장마이의 비서가 스위스 사람아 아시는 뭐 장마이의 뭐
Top news headlines. MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan urges Centre for budgetary provisions for Manipur Northeast. MP Leshemba Sanajauba bets for inclusion of Meitei Mayek in currency note. Protesters defy Myanmar junta after US imposes sanctions. And BBC's World News channel banned in China. A very good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur. You're watching the news today at 1 p.m. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in detail. MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan in the Lok Sabha urged for inclusion of specific Yojana for the Northeast region in Bharatmala Pariyojana under Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Ranjan also expressed concern over delaying the construction work on an 11-kilometer length Imphal-Jiribam railway line for many years now. The MP added that there is also a need for budgetary provisions for linking railway from Imphal to Moray town in view of the Act East policy. Ranjan also urged the House for a budgetary provision for Brahmaputra and Barak rivers in the northeast as well as for inland waterways development in Manipur. R.K. Ranjan also demanded a provision for small fishing centers in and around Loktak wetland area and other water bodies in the northeast. Dr. Ranjan further urged the Union Finance Minister to extend financial assistance for a durable and viable project to protect the endangered Manipuri pony.
A few days back, I made a special request to our Honorable Prime Minister to save the Manipuri pony, which is associated with the origin of the modern polo. Today, the number of pony is less than 500. For saving and conservation, we need a special project on this.
During 0 hour in Rajya Sabha today, Manipur MP Leshemba Sanajauba drew the attention of the House towards inclusion of Manipuri script or Meitei Mayek in Indian currency note. In the upper house, Leshemba Sanajauba mentioned that Manipuri language was included in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution on August 28, 1992, along with other languages like Konakni and Nepali. He added Konkani and Nepali languages have already included in the Indian currency notes.
Manipuri language means Meitei law was included in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution on 20 August 1992, along with other languages like Konkani and Nepali. Accordingly, Konkani and Nepali were already included in Indian currency notes. Now Manipuri is being taught up to MA first semester in the Manipuri script, Meitei Mayek. I therefore request the government through this August House to include Manipuri language in Manipuri script in Indian currency note, which is the wish and long cherished dream of our Manipuri people and Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur, Sri N. Biren Singh.
Right.
Supporters of ousted Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi defied the junta's call to hold mass gatherings today as hundreds and thousands joined nationwide demonstrations, with many urging Washington to toughen sanctions imposed on the ruling generals. A media report said security forces carried out another series of arrests overnight, with those detained including at least one doctor who had taken part in an escalating civil disobedience campaign. Social media giant Facebook said it would cut the visibility of content run by Myanmar's military, saying they had continued to spread misinformation after seizing power in the February 1 coup. In the biggest city, Yangon, hundreds of doctors in white duty coats and scrubs march past the Golden Swethagon Pagoda, the country's holiest Buddhist site, while in another part of town, football fans wearing team kits march with humorous placards denouncing the military. Soldiers broke up a protest in the southeastern town of Molamin and arrested several people. In the coastal town of Dawei, the streets were crowded with protesters giving fiery speeches, many carrying red flags with peacocks, a national symbol of pride and resistance. Thousands also gathered in Myitkyina, the capital of the far northern Kachin state, with young men playing rap music and staging a dance-off. A week after the UK's media watchdog stripped Beijing's state broadcaster of its license in Britain, China has officially banned BBC's World News Television channel from broadcasting in the country. The National Radio and Television Administration in China yesterday said reports by BBC World News had violated requirements that news should be truthful and fair, harming China's interests and undermining national unity. A media report quoted British Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab as terming the decision as an unacceptable curtailing of media freedom. He said China has some of the most severe restrictions on media and internet freedoms across the globe, and this latest step will only damage China's reputation in the eyes of the world. India reported 9,309 new COVID-19 cases within a span of 24 hours, taking the total number of cases recorded so far to 1,880,603 today. The fresh cases recorded in the past 24 hours is lower than almost 13,000 new cases that were reported yesterday as per Health Ministry data. However, India's coronavirus situation seems to be improving as more than 600 districts spread across the country have not reported a single death from coronavirus in the last 1 week, a huge feat considering that the country was reporting over 1,000 deaths per day just a few months ago. According to updated data on the Health Ministry website, 87 deaths have been reported within a span of 24 hours, taking the country's total fatalities from COVID-19 to 1,55,447. Meanwhile, almost 15,900 people were discharged after recovery in the same duration, and the total number of recovers now stand at 1,589,230. At present, India has just less than 1.36 lakh active cases, which forms just a fraction of the total number of cases registered so far in the country. The country has also vaccinated over 75 lakh frontline and health workers. In Manipur, the cumulative number of active cases has dropped to 53, while the recoveries have reached 28,729. The recovery rate is 98.53% as of 11 a.m. today. The state's COVID-19 case count stands at 29,155 after 7 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours as per the data from the state COVID-19 Command Control Room. The fresh cases were reported from Imphal West, Thoubal, Churachandpur districts. The death toll is 373 with no fatality reported in the last 24 hours. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
IPS, the Imphal Public Higher Secondary School, Kanchipur, Imphal. Admission opens. Both school and daycare facilities. Features are morning and evening tuitions for all subjects, daycare schedule from morning to evening, strict supervision and CCTV surveillance, audio-visual and smart classes, co-curricular and extracurricular activities, Thangta, Mukna and Manipuri Jagoi, guest teachers and counseling sessions, compulsory of sports, arts and culture, online and e-learning classes during the long vacation, general strike and pandemic, facilities of shooting sports, football, gym, fitness, yoga and aerobic, personality development classes, IPS, a government-recognized and affiliated school to BOSIM and COSIM, a national and international awarded school, top choice for your child's career.
Seventh Heaven, a slice of happiness. India's largest bakery chain, now at Porompat Soibam Laikai and Kaisampat Konzeng Hazari Laikai. Percent pure veg bakery which provide fresh cake in just 7 minutes. Cakes of all designs, shapes and sizes available at reasonable and affordable price. Half kg cakes starts at rupees 310 only. Home delivery also available. To order and for more details, please contact for Porompat 9366 818369 and for Kaisampat 7988662413.
Iramdam asidasu anauba oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing gi facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinshit Road, Imphal East.
Adom-gidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adom-gi mit lemna test tawjari amasung adom-gi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun phawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinshit Road, Imphal East.
Tom Cable ki subscriber sing the Khanganjari Madudi subscriber sing na channel suna amadi ayat apan yaudana yengbinaba recharge tawiyo. Pizariba package sing de basic package ta lupa chani amadi atopa package sing da lupa chahum yankhai chamri amadi chamri yankhai pijari. Recharge taunabagidama makhada pijariba khuthang ahum asidagi khanbiyu. Ahanbada online recharge. Online da recharge taunabagidama tomtv.co.in da changbiduna yamna laiba process ta recharge tawiyu. Anisubada distributor recharge. Isa gi distributor sing da monthly subscription submit tawiduna recharge tawiyu. Natraga ahum subada office recharge. Uripok Koisnam Lekai da leiba Tom TV ki office ta laktuna recharge tawiyu. Khanghanjariba Tom Cable Uripok Koisnam Lekai Imphal. Ekoi contact number 89742790999 natraga 8132089758.
Nongin Institute of Tutorials ki class 10 amasung 12 ki revision class lakliba February 3 amadi CBSE gi na February 11 dagi haujaragani. Class 9 amasung 10 gi special foundation course March 4 dagi haujaragani. Batch amada mahiroi 30 dagi hena laujaroi. Jadi material pi bagaloina na hostel amasung transportation gi khudong chabasu leizari. Ngasimag admission tobiu Nongin Institute of Tutorials RDS High School Konung Mama. Contact number 8014221074.
Welcome back. Manipuri film actor Somai Laishram today flagged off a 600-kilometer-long bicycle rally from the palace compound in Imphal. The event is organized by Randonas and Ultra Cycling Wing of Manipur Adventure and Mountain Biking Association or MAMBA. It aims to make roads in Imphal cyclist-friendly and maintain good health among the masses. MAMBA President Dr. N.G. Arun Kumar and other members of the association were present at the event. 10 cyclists will ride through various locations in Imphal to cover 600 kilometers in 40 hours, conveying the message. The cycle rally ends at Mama Office, Thangmaiban tomorrow. Dr. N.G. Arun Kumar said that Imphal Randonas is a cycling club run under Orders Club Parisienne in Paris. He urged the Manipur government to build cycle lanes in Imphal. Meanwhile, actor Somai Laishram appreciated Imphal Randonas for organizing the cycling event.
Manipurda dedicated cycling lane laitaba maram oiduna cyclists singsna hoigi lambida motorcycle thoba four-wheeler thoba madi cycle thoba myam pulapna cycle thominari masidais da gari thoriba mipam khudimakna traffic rule satna amadi cyclist singi moida priority piduna cycle gari thobinaba haina ei hoi appeal tawjari.
Burda khoi mambana ihan hana khoi 600 km khoi 40 hours ta cover tauba ngambagi sugumba prestigious oiba cycling event haitar ultra cycling event amas minus in base, and I'm happy to be a part of it, and I wish all the randonneurs to like am successful oina healthy oina phajana cover tawang amnaba. I want to wish them all the best.
Carrying forward the war on drugs, a combined team of Tengnoupal District Police, Narcotics and Affairs of Border, nabbed Manipur, NCB, 1st Manipur Rifles and 8 Manipur Rifles, assisted by commando personnel, destroyed around 40 acres of poppy plantation at the hill range of Gomi village and 11 acres of poppy stores at the hill range of Machi village under Tengnoupal district. The anti-poppy drive was carried out under the command of Additional Superintendent of Police Operations, Th. Krishna Tombi Singh, a police report said. The 32nd National Road Safety Month 2021 was observed today at the Longmai Bazar Community Hall of Noned District on the theme Sarak Suraksha Jivan Raksha. The Road Safety Month, which began on January 18, will conclude on February 17. The program was organized by LVTC Driving Institute Noned Branch Head Office Kumbong in association with staff of CMO Noned District and the Health Department. The event was held under the guidance of Transport Department, Government of Manipur. CMO Noned District Dr. Edwin SDO Noned Namlalung Gangmai and Longmai Bazar Board Chairman Gailung Gangmai attended the program as resource persons. The 4th Lakh of Know Your Sanctuaries and Wetlands campaign organized by All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMZU was flagged off today. A media team left Manipur Press Club for Atra Lake, Lausi Lake, Koidum Lake, Karam Lake and Ikop Lake yet today. AMZU General Secretary K.H. Nauba flagged off the team. The campaign began on January 31. District Health Society and District Leprosy Unit Nonne under National Leprosy Eradication Program, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India and State NLEP, Manipur today began a 2-week-long SPURS Leprosy Awareness Campaign 2021 on the theme Last Battle Against Leprosy at Primary Health Center PHC Nonne. During the program, CMO DMD District Health Society Nonne Dr. Edwin Golmai, DTO Nonne Dr. G. Kamai and DLO District Leprosy Officer DPO Nonne Dr. Ajin Maringmai were present. Sheikh Nurul Hassan, a social worker, completed construction of a house for one Muhammad Rafijuddin of Shetri Owanglaikai in Shetrigai constituency under Yum Sarashi mission today. At least 118 houses have been constructed for the poor and needy residents under Yum Sarasi mission in Ketrigao constituency so far. Sheikh Nurul Hassan said that he will continue to put efforts to build houses for poor people in the constituency.
amade makhata na yum lei jadriba singi damakta sok lising aniga kunga mari fobogi manungda Ketrigao assembly constituency gi manungda leiba masa marom dum yum saba ngamjadaba singi damakta yum saduna yum lei jadaba miyoi ama fobo lehelloi haibase igi asengba amade achetpa commitment amade pandama makhagni Ketrigao dagi ikoi punna yaifaba amade anauba awonba Ketrigao ama oinanabagi pandamda election thengnagi aiduna thoksarakpane.
A Hajj house is coming up at Lilong Usoipokpi in Thoubal district. Our correspondent reports that Manipur State Hajj Committee Chairperson Maulana Abdul Salam informed this to reporters yesterday. Maulana Abdul Salam informed that the house will be constructed in the hill area of Lilong Usoipokpi, where Imam Kari Kayamuddin has donated land for the purpose. He also added every Meitei Muslim in Manipur has welcomed the decision. Once again, a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Laser roasted puff with the Little Backyard Company na puthok chaba gehu mapumdagi semba iron gi chang wang na yawba thau gi chang nem na yawba ahal angang puna chabada hakchang da kanaba kaya marum piraba supna tagi lupa kuntra khakta piba hauraba chanaba makhalni fangfam Krishu House Uripo Kuisnam Lekai near Robert Naurem showroom. Contact number 7005746396.
Guardians Academy Imphal. Admission open. Coaching for NDA written exam course starting from 1st February to 31st March 2021. Timing 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Coaching for clearing SSB interview to join Indian Army, Navy, Air Force and Coast Guard as men and women officers. Course starting from 1st February to 10th February 2021. Timing 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. daily. For more details, please contact Guardians Academy Imphal. Contact number 09863388
639 or 09436893439.
TOMTV Music Video Album Competition. Chaliba chahi sige manungda nambiba hiram ama hekta da yumpham oiduna sembiba music video album sing athoi hen changdamnaba ama TOMTV na Film Forum Manipur ga khusamnaduna panthok cheragani. Best Music Video Album da lupa lising yang khayi mana amadi atai mana kya su thamjariba changdamnaba sida saruk yabiningba singna video album sing thazin biraknaba akupa moral gidamak office matamda 9774 078 983 da pau phobilo. Kanghanjaribat TOMTV Times of Manipur.
Welcome back. 2 people have been rescued so far, while 36 have died as agencies continue rescue operations in the Tapovan tunnel to establish contact with the over 30 people trapped inside following a flash flood in Uttarakhand. As operations continue at Tapovan in Chamoli district on the 6th day, the Uttarakhand government has said 36 bodies have been recovered, while 204 people continue to be missing, media reports said. The confirmed death toll in the Uttarakhand disaster rose to 36 yesterday after the recovery of 2 more bodies along the riverbank after an avalanche triggered a surge of water in the Alaknanda river system. Rescue agencies began drilling through the debris in the Tapovan tunnel to establish contact with the over 30 people trapped inside, an operation which stalled briefly yesterday when the Doliganga river began swelling again. In an apparent change in strategy, the rescuers are now also focusing on drilling through the hardened debris in the chalk tunnel in Chamoli district, rather than just shifting mounds of silt and sludge heaped there by the sudden flood. 4 National Liberation Front of Tripura and LFT militants who were trained in Bangladesh have surrendered before security forces in Tripura yesterday. According to a media report, the Bangladesh-trained militants fled from a camp of the outfit in the neighboring country on January 31. The NLFT cadres who surrendered yesterday are residents of 3 districts in Tripura. The report quoted a senior police official as saying that they fled from their camp at Bagaichari under Rangamati district of Bangladesh on January 31, 2021. They are currently being interrogated by the top police officials. According to an official statement, during preliminary interrogation, it has come to light that the 4 cadres joined the outlaw outfit NLFT in 2018 and 2019. They received training in Bangladesh camp. For the first time in 50 years, 2 satellites by Indian startups, SpaceKits India and Pixel Incorporated as SAGZI, were tested at the UR Rao Satellite Center of the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO. This comes after India opened up its space sector to private players in June last year. 8 months after this announcement was made, ISRO is ready to launch commercial satellites in a PSLV mission scheduled for later this month. According to media reports, it will be the first mission wherein satellites by the Indian industry will be commercially launched by ISRO. Now we have the sports news. Royal FC defeated TBFC in a tie-break by 4-2 in the first semi-final match of the ongoing first KSLDO Open 7-A-side Football League tournament at MS Creative Campus, Kwokta yesterday. PYDA will take on KYDO in the second semi-final match to be held this evening. The first KSLDO Open 7-A-side Men's Football League tournament began on January 17 at Kwokta Sabal Ground, organized by Kwokta Sabal Laikai Development Organization. Now we have the local newspaper headlines. The Sangay Express, Chief Minister urges MLAs to take honours of saving paddy lands. Student bodies back demand of teachers. 7 more test positive for COVID. 15,944 frontline workers vaccinated till date. Works under MG and REGS. Proposal to form House panel turned down. Manipur Mail. Dolai Thabi project stalled by land disputes. Mass casual leaves from today. Farm loss will ruin farmers, says Rahul Gandhi. Timber Kaini seized by Assam Rifles. Imphal Free Press. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Joy Kumar assures to review VAT on petroleum products. Pulong villages take initiative to save Buning in Manipur. The People's Chronicle. College teachers begin mass casual leave stir. Government issues new unlock guidelines. 7 new cases detected, 2,197 vaccinated. Pauses raised on efficiency of farmland panel. Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan urges Centre for Budgetary Provisions for Manipur Northeast. MP Laishemba Sanajauba bats for inclusion of Meitei Mayek in currency note. Protesters defy Myanmar's junta after US imposes sanctions. And BBC's World News channel banned in China. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day.